So we're here. So we are here with Mr. Ivan. He is a creator of avatars, and he is going to show us his latest avatar, his new updates, how he made it, and everything. Tell us about your avatar.
Hello, my name is MrIvanovovichh. I made avatars for VRChat. This avatar right here is an avatar that I designed myself, for myself. It's based on a character that is called Wendy. It's from the burger chain, but I modify her a lot, so it basically is another character. Is different from the original in a sense that now it's a futuristic design and stuff, but it's not the original character from the logo. So the thing that mattered to me from that design is that I wanted a character that was a redhead, because I make a lot of characters. Before joining VRChat, I made characters daily from random stuff. They didn't have like a team, or I didn't have a unique character. And after joining VRChat, I made a redhead and started using her a lot. So people recognize me because of this avatar, using a redhead character avatar. So I prefer to use the same character so people know who I am in VR. I ideally would like to have a lot of avatars, a lot of characters, but because I wanted to make a brand, so to say, I decided to just use her, and that's what I've been using for a long time, almost 3 years, I think. And what else? Oh yeah, also the main reason why I choose color red, because like I said, I make characters. I know character design theory, and one of the things that people always look is characters with red colors. It could be in a shirt, it could be in a logo, but for me it was very easy. It was a very easy decision to just put the red color in her hair, and that's it. That's because the other colors are light blue and black, or green in the eyes, just to make a difference. The design is basically just a sci-fi design. It's simple. I just made it like with mouse or something. It's supposed to be more complex, but when I made it in a rush, and I didn't continue the character after that. So, and right now this character is as you can see, the model that I'm using. And what else can I say about her? I drew her. I have my original design in my map. If you come to my world, if you check my username in VRChat, you can see my world. It's called Lia Spawn. That's my spawn, and there's some drawings of my avatar. Also, well, I like to put a lot of things in my avatars. As you can see, there's some cubes, and these are tests, because in the future I want to make it something more complex that I haven't yet put. But the thing is, in VRChat you can make contacts, interactions. They are called contacts in VRChat. And I have right now with my fingers, whichever finger, doesn't matter. If I touch the cube, it activates. You see, it interacts and goes bigger and small. Right now, this cube does a thing called, for me, it's called animation sets. And before the SDK 3, we had SDK 2. And in the SDK 2, the only way to have weapons or other stuff was with toggles in the hands. When you made a fist gesture, you summon a bat, a knife, a gun, or whatever, or did you have the another gesture, the gun gesture, the rock and roll gesture, the fist, the thumbs up, the point? Each of the gestures had the possibility to summon a weapon or something if you animated like that. In that system, that was the only thing that you can do with gestures. Now we have SDK3 and we have menus, radial menus, we have contacts, we had fishbones, we had more stuff to interact. So what I did is with a contact, I had stuff in my hands very easy to access. For example, this is how much time we have in the instance. This is a light. I don't know if it's, you can see in the camera. What else? I can fly. And I think this one doesn't have a lot of stuff, but the idea is that I can turn it on or off when I like. The second one is just a light above my head. It's just to see inside maps that are very, very, very dark. And the third one is just silly stuff with some sunglasses on my avatar. The one on the bottom, it's instead of a touch contact, it's a pull contact or pull bone. If I pull it, as you can see, the same box on the top activates. So the idea is that you can make interactions with your avatar with touch or with pull. Also now you can also squish too, but it's the same as a toggle, not like before. This avatar right here has my logo. This is a logo that I made for my own brand, so to say. And I have some clothes that I made for a commission that I then adapted to this avatar. Here are the clothes. Here is one with a dress. Well, I just made for myself. This is not a commission. It has little ribbons in her hands that I can pull and I can play with them. This design is simple. I would like to make put it more detail on it, but right now it's just what you see. This one is a jacket. The original design of this jacket was for a character with a bear theme, as you can see in the little thingies. I don't know how are called. The cords of the jacket, they are little bears. Also, she has a mini dress inside the jacket and some other stuff, and her socks and her shoes. What else? I can pull the strings, and that's the clothes. This is another one. It's simple. It's just a sweater with some shoes. It had also a bear claw, but I didn't put it in this avatar. And also you can see the strings on her jacket are simple, but in the top they have the bear theme too. And this is the other sweater. Also, you can see there's a ribbon on the top. Also, the bear claw on the side, and a big sleeve under the dress. I don't know. When I designed the clothes, I didn't thought does it make sense? I only saw if it looked cool, and that's it. I shared the designs with the client, and the client said that they like it, so I model it. And after that, I choose to, like I said, adapt the clothes to my interactions in the shoes. So spheres, cotton spheres, I think. And she has very big loose socks. and she doesn't have anything in her neck, so it's very open. And I think that's all for the clothes. This avatar, when you make an avatar, it has bones. And for example, I have a bone right in my arm. Each finger has 3 bones, so you can bend them. And when you have hair, you put bones in the hair. And also with the SDK3, you can stretch the bones. So I can manipulate the length of the hair and do a different hairstyle on the fly. From the hair from the back, I can grab it too and play with it. And also, if there's another person, they can stretch it very far. Also, this character has has a ponytail from the default, but I added her twin tails. Let me reset. Okay. I added her twin tails. It's just the same ponytail, but instead of 1, it's 2. And also, the idea of my avatar is not just a human character. The idea is that I am a robot, but the robot disguises as a human avatar. So this is the real avatar in theory. If I put the light, I think you can see it better. So this robot is yet also not finished. If you can see, the logo is not the same. It's a more crude version of the original. The original is more polished, is more pointy, but right now it was just made with the mouse. So I need to redo the textures and also finish the design, because I have her. I added bones to the ears, if you can say they are ears. They are dynamic, but this avatar is outdated. But the idea in general is this: I want a robot that had floating parts. I wanted to be shiny or metal-like. I wanted this design. I drew it also, and also the hair is very smooth. It's just a blob instead of pointy hair. Actions to put the contact, and my menu show up because I click on the sphere, and also have interactions. For example, you can see the core of the avatar, and if you take it, you can kill the avatar. And I want to have expressions in the eyes, because all the expressions, and when I change my expression, the ears change too. Those are my main ideas, but I'm yet I have work to do, and I've been doing maps and other things. I have in this avatar, as the avatar, I have hair color. I have this stand. I don't know if you can see. This stand was made for an expo. So after the expo, what I did was put it inside the avatar, so I can put it wherever I am, so people can know me a little better. Here is my name. Here is the logo that I have on my. And there's obviously it's in Spanish because I'm natively speaking Spanish. And also inside the booth, you can see the drawings, my models, and other stuff. What else? Also I have that avatar that I made too. That avatar is called Lola. She is the mascot of the Spanish Garden, one of my maps. And I put her inside so the boot has more life. Because when you see a boot, it's very lonely because it's only the boot, it's only information. But when you have characters, it's like someone is working on the boot. And I did the animations in a program that records my movement in VR. I record the movement, sleeping and trying to give flyers away. And after I recorded it, I put it on inside the avatar. So that's why the avatar moves. And that's it. I think that's it for this avatar. I don't know if you want me to put another avatar or what else.
Yeah, questions about your avatar. Is it heavy? I noticed that when you changed to
Yes.
the robot, yeah, my world was a bit slow. So, what happened? Was it the robot was a extra avatar, or is it just the oh, so it's the skin. It's so
No,
I
it's
don't
not
understand.
heavy for the world. The avatar itself is not heavy. What it's heavy is because when I changed to the robot, I activated the light too, and the light makes the world slower because it's calculating light in real time, and that's a heavy process.
So why do you need the light? Why do you need the light for this particular avatar? Is it because of it's a bit
Oh,
dark
it's not
or
needed. No, it's not needed for the avatar. The light is for maps in general. When I'm in a dark map that I don't want to be in the dark, I activate the light. Or I need to check something and the map is not clear enough, I activate the light. It's not for the avatar specifically, it's for maps.
yeah, but I noticed some reflections in your metal bits. The
Yeah,
reflections
I have
are
reflections
changing.
because this type of shader is not a shader, a cartoonish shader. It's a realistic shader from Unity. When you have a map in Unity, you have something called reflection proofs. The reflection proofs are pre-made reflections for when an avatar comes or an object comes inside the area of the reflection. The reflection goes to the character or the prop. So I have set up to get the reflections of the environment if they are set up. If the map maker doesn't have set up the reflections, so they don't work, and my avatar looks completely black. That's a case where I could need a light. I click on it and I have a light inside the map.
Okay. So you have a light
Mm-hmm.
mainly for your avatar. It's not well, okay. You have a light to shine
Uh-huh.
the world so your avatar, your shader can read the reflections. Is that correct?
No, not
No.
necessarily. I have a light for maps that are very dark. That's it. That's the use of the light. And my avatar is configured for worlds that have reflection, because there's a method called matcap where you can fake reflections. You load an image, that image is the fake reflection, and you have the same reflection everywhere, and you don't have to worry if the world has reflection or not. In my case, this avatar is the reflection of the world, and if the world doesn't have reflection, it will go dark, and that's it.
Okay. So also I noticed that you changed when you change kind of like dress, let's say, is that under clothes? Is it? Then can
Yes.
you modify the robot design? Can you Do you have any extras on configurations of the robot?
At the moment, no. At the moment, I just have the plain
Ah, it's
robots.
just
I
that.
cannot
Okay.
put the dress on the
Yeah.
robot.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in this version, it can be done, but at the moment, it's not configured like that.
Okay. So you're gonna add things to your robot, or you're gonna leave it like that?
Yeah, I will see what I can add, because the difference of the model, because it's a robot, has different proportions in some part. For example, I have these things in my hips, so they are bigger than the human base. Also, when I bend my knee, I have this robot thing that it goes out. It's not humanly possible. So those things will have conflict with the clothes of the other avatar. So if I want to adapt the clothes to my robot, I have to do some modifications so they can fit correctly and properly.
But I just noticed you don't have feet.
No,
What
I
happened?
just have pointy feet. It's levitating, basically. Everything is levitating. Everything is anti-gravity. So why will I need feet? I'm just floating around, basically.
Oh, I know. You know the movie WALL-E? What's her name? Eva? And she's like
Eva.
that, isn't it? That shape.
Mm. Yeah, kinda.
No?
It's one inspiration, because because all the robots have a very specific theme. It can be a cyberpunk robot. It can be an old robot from the ancient times. Mine is a futuristic-like robot, and that's aesthetic from WALL-E. Eva, it's a robot from the future, so it makes sense that it kind of looks similar. But in my case, it's more metallic, more like 80s futuristic robots. If you have seen some metal or rock albums from the 80s, they did a lot of metal robot girls. Kind of like from there.
Yes, definitely. Wow. Okay. So you're adding animation on the eyes, yes? And what else did you say that you were going to add to this particular model of the robot?
What I like to add in the model is to have this menu instead just random cubes. Is that I want the menu to be inside the avatar. For example, like I said, inside this sphere in the hand, I click in it and I summon a menu. Or for example, I don't know, in the chest or in the hips, these buttons, maybe I click on them and they summon things. Or I have this button, I click on it and summon things. That's the idea. If it's practical or not, I have to see. But there are a lot of places where I can choose that can make sense to be a interaction. This one is easy. This one is easy. This one is easy. These ones are easy. But for example, this one is hard, or this one is hard, or maybe, like I said, take out the inside of the character, so to say, the motor, the heart of the character, rip it out and kill the avatar, and maybe that's easy. So I have maybe to click something, you can open the hatch, and if you take out the control, it kill the avatar. And for other things, for example, maybe I want to click here to open the clothes menu, or click here to summon the weapons or other things. The idea is to have all the character menu one click away. I don't want to use the radial menu of VRChat. My idea is to everything that I do with animations, it's in the avatar.
And so how hard? How hard is that? Like,
it's not that hard. It just takes time, and I need to have time to do that. And because it's not something like necessary. The only thing that mattered to me was to have this avatar, and I made it in a day. It's not even the final design, and I can do better. But I made it just to have something different from what I had before. My previous design, I didn't like it, and I remade it, and it's way better than the original for me. I like it way better.
So this is what you use now more? This one?
Yes,
Okay.
this one.
Okay. So you just oh, okay. Yeah, we back to if I have to say yes, I see a lot of difference between one and the other gives me different reactions. This one cartoon, the other one futuristic. I just I don't know what to say. I like both. I like both. But when you are in the character of the robot, I see you more like a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense. The idea of the switch really is because I like robots and I like these characters, so it's a fusion of the things that I like. Also, the idea is that I want to make a transition when I click something. Avatar is just a robot, and it's just a skin, basically. It's just a hologram. And when I turn it off, you can see that it disappeared and it came back to be the normal robot. That's the idea.
Like a little animation before it changes. A preview animation.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes. That's the idea.
Okay.
I haven't done that yet.
Yes, because definitely when you switch from one to the other, it's like, whoa, ouch, my eyes. Yes, that's it. You know what I mean? That is so cool.
At the moment, it's just a simple button.
Okay. Yes. That is so cool. Hey, can you switch to the robot? I just want to see if you have the hair like sticking out like that. You do. You do have that little thingy sticking out.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. It's very anime-like.
Yes. It's very Ivanovich, definitely. He's got it in his lolly.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about lolly. What's lolly? Why lolly?
Who? Lola.
Ah, sorry. Okay. I've heard in other areas of VR chat the word lolly. Is that right? Lolly.
It's another thing. That's another thing.
So it's got nothing to do with Lola has nothing to do with lolly.
Lola, it's a name. Just the name.
Ah, okay. I thought you created a lolly avatar. That means a child avatar.
It's just a cartoon. I don't consider it a child per se. But the name is Lola because Lola the Lolly. Lolly it's for small characters. Well, I think it's just for small characters. But the name itself is just Lola. And do I change it to Lola, the avatar?
Well, first, I mean, have you finished with... so what's the name of this character? Does it have a name?
This character, the human character, is called Leah. Lya. Leah. That's the name of the character.
And the robot? Does the robot is different?
Yes.
Is the robot...
No, it's Robot Leah. That's it. It's the same character. Leah.
Okay, cool.
I don't have anything else to show from this avatar at the moment.
So
I have
Leah is
other things, but
finished.
not from the avatar. No, it's never finished. That's the
Okay.
complex part. There's always something that I can fix, I can improve, I can make it better. But at the moment, it's just a standby project.
Okay. So Leah will have an update soon, or maybe later, or maybe never.
Soon
But
TM.
Leah, is it your favorite right now? Leah
Yes,
robot.
it's my representation in VRChat.
Yes.
It's what I like to use the best, and always has the best interactions. Has always things that I can play with. It's not just the avatar itself. It has function. That's what I like from my avatars, to make them to have function.
Can you tell me why? Like, why functions? What makes a difference between having functions?
For example, there are people that only like the avatars with a lot of clothes. They have an avatar with 50 clothes, and they. But what I like from my avatar, maybe I don't have and the robot, and maybe this one. They have a light, they have the sunglasses, they have the props, they have other things that I can play with instead of just has a prop that I download. It's chess that you can summon, and you can play chess with your friends. And that's one thing that I like to add to my avatars. For example, I take one piece of the chess board and I move it and I click on it and it locks. So I can play chess with anyone, and it's inside my avatar. So that's a thing that I like of my avatar, that I can put things on it that have function and use my avatar at the same time that I play with someone or use it to help someone or other things.
Is this quest? Can a quest person play with you chess?
No, this avatar is never compatible with Quest when it has a lot of things, because the Quest users don't have access to a lot of interactions. For example, the chessboard has 27 interactions with bones, and Quest users are limited to 3 interactions. So it will never be compatible, the chessboard. Or maybe I have a lot of clothes and like this, and some of them need a shader that has opacity. When users are in Quest, they don't have access to shaders with opacity, so they cannot see the clothes very well. So it's another problem, and it's a lot of work to make the Quest user see my avatar. So what I did is just took the base, the simple base. I made it for Quest, and that's it. I have a version to share with Quest users that is just the avatar, nothing else. Doesn't have interaction, doesn't have anything other than the basic avatar and the ponytail with dynamics. That's it.
Okay. Well, at least they can see Leah, the quest. Okay.
Yes. If I have this high quality one, they will see another avatar. In VRChat, it's called fallback avatars. And at the moment, my fallback is, I think, Lola. Yes, it's Lola, my fallback. So the Quest user doesn't see the red hair. They see the other one, the small one that I showed a moment ago.
Wait a minute. So right now, if a questie walks in, they're gonna see Lola.
Lola with this size, a bigger Lola.
No,
Not the small one.
I thought that you had a quest avatar of Lila, right?
No, I
Did you
have
have
it,
a
but I
version?
have to choose it. There in Quest, you have two types of avatars: your normal avatar and a fallback avatar. The fallback is a very, 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 very optimized avatar that it's loaded automatically. But my Lia avatar for Quest, I have to click on it and load it. It's not fallback yet because I have to do a lot of optimization to make her be Quest compatible.
Okay. Okay, questies. Well. And when do you actually put on the questies? When do you put the your quest lila questio? When?
Lia?
Lia.
When a
When?
user says Quest and I want to show my avatar to the user. For example, I want to show, I don't know, the color or the design or something. For example, the conversation normally goes, I made avatars, blah blah blah, and I'm using right now one that I made. Oh, I don't have the current one. You're not looking at the current one. Let me change to the version that you can see. I click on it, and now they can see the version that it's right. That I am showing to other people in PC.
Okay, interesting. So you don't mind for the questies to see you as Lola. You don't mind that.
No, it's because that's another avatar that I made, and it's not bad to show other work for me. The thing that will bother me it's that if the fallback avatar was a generic avatar from VRChat. What I like is that the thing that people see it's something that I made. At least so they can know that I make stuff.
Okay. So let's have a look at Lola.
Let me change it. I have an updated version and it's called this one. This one. This is a normal avatar with no changes. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it on my camera.
Let me see you because you are
Yes,
very.
maybe you sit in the couch. Oh, we have Lola here.
Yes.
Hi, Lola. Cute. Okay.
Yeah.
So this was your first
I am
avatar.
inside the collider. No, I have other avatars that are older. This is a more mid avatar. It's not that old. It's not that new. It's from the middle.
Now I notice the hips. When I wear it, there's no hips, but he's using full body tracking and definitely looks so different. Okay, tell us, is Lola gonna have some updates? Is Lola finished? What's the future for Lola?
At the moment, Lola is finished. You can actually buy Lola in Boot. Boot is a page for buying avatars for VRChat. I have her for sale. If you search Lola in Boot, it should be the only avatar that shows up because no one else called Lola an avatar there. What she has inside its expressions, she has these clothes that are basically the clothes from Leah, but in green. It's like a uniform, so to say. She has the logo Forjadores. a community, a Spanish community that I'm part of, where we create avatars and worlds. And she has other toggles. For example, she has elf ears. People say that Lola reminds them of a Kokiri, a character from Legend of Zelda, the little elves in the beginning of Ocarina of Time. She kinda is a Kokiri in a sense, and also she can change the length of her hair. You can change it, and now she has long hair. And what else? At the moment, that's it for the toggles. She doesn't have a lot, but she has a lot of expressions. I'm going to go here. She has this expression, this one, 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 this one. All those expressions were made because I when I made this version of Lola, it's an update. She has another older version with less expressions. But when I made this update, I added a lot of expressions because I noticed that what people like about avatars is that they have a lot of expressions. And for me, I was very lazy before, and I only made like 3. And now she has like 7 or 9. She even has more, but the hand gestures are not enough to show all the expressions. But what it's important to me is to get better at expressions. So she has funny expressions, and people can get along with the avatars that I made.
Okay, so when you tell me that Lola is in Gumroad, or what's it called? Gumroad, yes?
In Boot, the other page,
Boot.
the Japanese page.
Okay. So this page, they upload the avatars, you download them, and then what happens? Because I have Lola. I mean, I've used Lola. I don't understand how this thing of public avatars and avatars that you buy, how does that works?
The thing is licenses. When you have an avatar, you have a license. If you buy Lola, the license with Lola is you can edit her, you can upload her, you can do anything to her except resell it as your own. You cannot resell the avatar. If you edit the avatar for someone, that's okay, but you cannot resell it as your own creation. You cannot claim that you made it the base in first place. That's my copyright. But other people have different rules for the avatars. For example, there are people that say you can only upload the avatar as it is. You cannot change it. You cannot edit it. You cannot do anything else to just upload it. And that's it. You cannot change anything about it. Obviously, there are persons that doesn't matter, don't care about the rules, and they do anything with the avatar. But if you want to follow the license, the rules, and don't have trouble with the creator, you follow them. For example, a story is there was a creator that made an avatar called Minahoshi. That character blew up because a TikTok went viral when the character was dancing. Everyone started to buy, wanted to make edits. The creator, because of the exposure, didn't knew what to do. He decided to close the sales and change the license to say, hey, if you're using my avatar, you are not allowed to monetize in any way. You cannot sell edits. You cannot use it for stream. You cannot do merchandise. You cannot do anything. And because of that, people that started to use the avatar stop it and had to change the avatar. And he saw that the sales went down because his rule changed, because nobody wanted those rules. And he retracted, and now you can use it, the avatar, for streams, you can use it for other stuff, but you cannot resale it as original character like mine. You can use it, but you cannot take ownership of the character in a sense. When you use a public avatar, like Cynthia said, my character is public. You can use it, but if you like this avatar and you want to add it another clothes, another prop, another design, another color for the hair, you have to download, buy my avatar, download it, edit it, and upload it to your account to have your version of the avatar. If you let me show another avatar that I want to share, it's another avatar that I have in boot. It's called Fi, F-N-I. That character was made during a stream. This character. There he is, she's. And this character is also available on boot. You can buy her and you can edit it. For my surprise, the people that have bought my characters, I never know who bought them. I just received the notification. Someone bought Lola. Someone bought an owl that I sell. Someone bought this character. And one time in Twitter, I saw my character with another color in the hair and another color in the clothes. But it was my design. Someone that bought my character make an edit and use that character as their main avatar. And it's a character that I made. I don't know who they are, but I have seen my avatar edited by another person. and that's okay, because that's the license. The license is they are free to edit the avatar as they wish.
Wow. That's so interesting. A world that I don't know. So cool. Okay. Well, right now we've talked about Leah, Lola, and what's her name?
Fi. F-Y.
Fi.
F-I. F-I. I like
F-I.
Ivan.
Ivan.
Fi.
Okay. Fi. And we have Fi. Okay.
She is very simple because my goal with her was to make it very low poly. That's why she has kind of low resolution. The idea was to have her make her with a lot of details, but they were quest compatible. And also she has two clothes. She has the rock one and she has this dress. Like I said, I always can improve my avatars, but at the moment this is what I have. And that's it. It's simple. It's a simple dress. She has a purse, the glasses, a little pin in the hair, this hat, the bow, and the rock one.
That is
Also,
so
she
different.
has some expressions. Very simple.
Very different when you change the clothes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
This is real life as well. Yes. Very different. And when are we going to see the boys? When are we going to see the male avatars? I've noticed 3 girls.
The male avatars in VR chat from my experience, they don't weird. My of the characters in VR chat is not designed for the proportions of the human male avatars, and they look very. It's not satisfactory to see male avatars because they look weird. They look Like I prefer the girls because they look better and they look more natural. Well, I have done avatars as commissions, but like I say, I don't like them. I prefer actually to do monsters instead of males. I can show you a monster if you like.
Yes. Yes, let's have a look at the monster.
This is one of the monsters. I'll make him smaller. This one. For me, though, this one looks better than a male avatar because it has the weird proportions, long arms, has claw feet, has a tail, and it's for this one. Is the design is the idea is a monster from the lake. If you see it in the middle of the lake, inside of the mist, and it attacks you and kills you. The only funny thing is that I made it in a stream. I sculpted it. Did it automatically the retopology, and I rig it very fast and put it a simple shader from a material called jade, and that's it. And the glowing eyes. This avatar is not complete because it doesn't even have expressions and it doesn't even have teeth. The idea is that I wanted to have teeth, no? but it went away with time, and I haven't updated it. But what I like about this avatar is that if you do this in the floor with the avatar very with a big size, it looks scary when it moves like this.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And what's his name?
Anacleto.
Anacleto. Okay, we have Anacleto here.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for showing us your avatars.
No problem.